So the next challenge, I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to route this cable, because whenever this is in position and the battery is laying in here, the negative post is going to be right here. And you know, this cable's plenty long enough to reach that point, but you know, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Get our bolt, feed it through, then we put this in here, then we put that right there, then do over here and thread it in. Awful sound. So negative cable comes out around like that, and I think it'll just be able to be secured right about there to the post. How about that? Got a little foam pad in there for the battery to lay on. Battery. This is the red paint that caused all of the issue. This is ancient touch-up paint from a Radford transit bus that would not dry. It just wouldn't. Like, it's been on there for days and it's still tacky. But you know, look at that. Look at that. Alrighty. Where'd that little sucker go? This little sucker. Sloop. Right into position, like a champion. So, sorry for all the noise. So, the starter cable will come off of the back of the motor, somewhere right in this vicinity. And it'll come up here, and it will attach to one of these posts. And then, I need to reconfigure my doohickey here. I've got a rigged up fuse in here, and it's going to be, you know, that'll go there, and then that will go on the other post of the starter solenoid, and then this will plug up to the harness, and everyone will be happy. I have another you know, this to this cable right here, and a start of a fuse, but not the other side of the fuse. But yeah, this guy has two wires going through it. There's like one that's direct power, like unfused power, and the other one is fused. And that's what I was using on the bike, which I'm assuming is what's supposed to be on the bike. And this might have come off of the GL or something. I don't know. That's the problem whenever you're dealing with bikes that somebody else took apart. You know, you don't really 100% know exactly how everything is supposed to go back together. Like, you can look at the manual and it'll get you 95% of the way there, but you know, whenever you don't have exactly the right parts and all of that, you just kind of have to guess sometimes, but it's all good. We're getting there. Wowee! A bunch of time has passed. Not a bunch, like a few hours. Currently working on getting a fuse into this circuit. Progress has been made. The bike is coming together. Got the front end all mostly kind of put together-ish. I still need to put the controls on and that sort of thing, but all this stuff is up here and kind of ready to go. This area right in here has been paid particular attention to because I've got the overflow to the coolant reservoir right along here, along with the main wiring harness. I brought the coil wires together and ran them through this back to the Rae-San. I don't know, I couldn't find anything definitive about which wire color is for which cylinder, so I'm just gonna try yellow to yellow and blue to pink and see how that goes. I don't have power run to the Rae-San yet, but I did terminate the wires coming out of the stator and got them plugged up. So put a little bit of nylon sleeve on there and cinch that up, so that looks good. This is ready to go. The battery is ready to go. I think I already covered that part. The starter solenoid over here is going to have this set up on it when everything is said and done, but right now that's just kind of sitting there. But yeah, that will be covered. But yeah, this is the starter cable coming out, going across to here, and then the positive battery cable will go to the other side of the starter solenoid there, like it does. This is ready to go. I flattened this cable end out so that it would fit there nicely. And yeah, one of the other things that I need to figure out is a mud guard inside of here, because I don't have one, and the airbox partially serves as a mud guard, it looks like, just by the design of it there. But anyway, I have a plastic mud flap off of a bus, and I think it might be long enough for me to cut a strip from it that will attach up here where the fender attaches, and then curve down and then maybe attach to this somehow or another. That would be plenty sufficient to keep the tire from throwing grit and dirt and water and everything else into the electrical stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's my birthday this weekend. I'm just working on the bike because that's what I want to do. So yeah, leave me alone. I'm not gonna document every little thing that I do. Just most of it. All right, let's get back to it. Alrighty, it's Sunday now. I did some more stuff yesterday evening, or yesterday during the day, I guess. I don't remember where I left off, but I don't know. Stuff has been put on the bike and hooked up and gotten ready for use, for action. I dropped the carburetors on the ground, but I don't think that anything was harmed. I did not see any damage, but that was concerning. Let's see, everything is pretty well ready, I think. Of course, the mechanism for pulling the choke doesn't hold very well, so you kind of have to fiddle with it a little bit to get it to hold. That might be how it's supposed to be, I don't know. I've never had a choke arrangement like that on a bike. But anyway, yeah, today is May the 12th. It is my birthday, and I am doing what I would like to do on my birthday, which is working on the bike. So today I'm going to try to make some progress with stuff. Here is the mud flap that I mentioned, that I'm going to attempt to make into a inner fender liner mud guard, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, I have cut out a strip of this rubberized plastic that is, roughly 6 inches across, or wide, rather, with a plumb. So, all I've got to do now is figure out how to attach it at either end. Alright, so what I've done, drilled a couple of holes in it and attached it up top here, like you do. There's a nice curve, and then effectively I cut a slot here for it to clear the strap arrangement, and just tucked the ends down into the side of the battery box because there was room. So that should work okay for the most part. I'm sure some stuff will get past here and go down into the battery box, but whatever, it's fine. It's not going to get hurt. The primary thing I wanted to protect was my ignition system here, so, and avoid throwing a bunch of crap onto the bottom of the seat and all that as well. And I think that this should do the job nicely. And then, of course, once the seat is actually on here, whoop, you'll never even notice it. Cool stuff. Alright, I'm back. It's been like a week, and I've been plugging away at the bike behind the scenes, because it's all stuff that I've done before, just now things are clean. Anyway, I got the bike started again. It took some fiddling. I was using the wrong instructions. I was using instructions for a different version of the module, and I wasn't using these guys, which are very important for this version of the bike. Everything is set up now. It works. The ignition system works. It works very well. Give the bike a little bit of choke and hit the ignition, and it's just like, it's ready to go. Cool. So anyway, yeah, I am getting very close to putting the bike back on the road again. I'm going to use both of the wheels that were on the GL just so that they match, and like they're old. These tires are like 13 years old or something like that, but like there's no evidence of dry rot on them. Like they still look really good. So I'm just gonna run them until they wear out. So yeah, I'm assuming that they must have been kept indoors, like climate controlled environment, because yeah, the tires still look great. But anyway, yeah, sorry for not publishing a video last weekend to anybody that actually cares. And yeah, my goal for this weekend is to get the bike put back together and roadworthy and ride it to work on Monday, because this weather's supposed to be nice on Monday. I put the forks on backwards again like a ding dong. I've done that twice now. But anyway, I even had that sitting over there as reference for the correct, orientation of the forks with the, the tabs for the brake calipers, whatever. Also, weird thing, whenever I went through the front brakes here, I took them apart and cleaned them up and greased everything, so that I could ensure that everything was moving like it's supposed to. These, I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but these brake calipers are different from each other. Like this little clip right here that holds the pins in place is very different on the, I think this is the right one. Either way, one side has a very different clip than the other. And the pads that someone has installed in these are significantly different from one side to the other. But whatever, it's fine. I'm assuming that they will work, because they did work whenever I'd rode the bike, but just kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get the bike cleaned up some more. I'm gonna figure out a way to attach the top part of the side covers. Maybe just some zip ties for temporaries. And then I'm going to ride the bike a little bit and give my wife an opportunity to ride the bike a little bit, see if she likes it. And then if she likes it, then we are going to repaint it in the colors that she has picked out, which is this lovely mint green called Ocean Mist. So yeah, look forward to that. But anyway, that's probably going to do it for this video, for the sake of me being able to actually get a video put together. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys very much. Love you very much, and I hope that you have an excellent time. It's Distinguished Gentleman's Ride Day, I think. Tomorrow? Maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. If you don't know about it, look it up and, support mental health services, and, not just now, but always, because, it is a sorely neglected, sort of aspect of our society. And you know, a lot of people struggle and don't know where to go to get help because, you know, mental health problems have been very stigmatized by our society, and you know, you're not alone. You're not alone out there. You know, take care of yourself. People will care about you. I care about you, and you know, all of that. Just all of that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you next time. And next time you see this, it's going to be all put back together and hitting the roads. So look forward to that. Bye.